Jamal Niaz here with Conor Benn. You are amped up. I'll be thinking that you're fighting today. I'm going to be standing a bit away from you today, but this has been called the best card in boxing history right now. The undercard press conference is just going ahead right now. Beterbiev and Bivol is the rematch headlining the card. What do you make of the whole card? And it must have you super excited to be a part of Riyadh season again.
Well, it's just boxing right now, and what His Excellency is doing for boxing is he's changed the game. You know, from the Ring Awards, which was yesterday. Saturday, sorry, losing track of the days. It's it's phenomenal. So, yeah, boxing's changed. And yeah, February 22nd, it's an unbelievable card. You'll never see a card as stacked. Every single one of them fights are headline fights.
What do you make of the main and co-main? Who have you got in those?
Main event was close last time round. I had Beterbiev winning the fight. I think Bivol can adapt more, he can change his style more, and maybe have more in his arsenal to win the fight second time round. But the reality is, when you're talking that level of skill, it really can go either way.
Parker Dubois as well. Such a tough fight.
Yeah, see, I like both of them. I think a lot of people wrote Parker off when he fought Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, and Zhang as well.
Yeah, and Zhang. I'll rate Parker. Love his style, love his agility, the way he moves for a heavyweight. I think he will cause Dubois problems. That's my personal opinion, but can Dubois... All Dubois' got to do is land one, but can he stay out of the way of the shots for 12 rounds? That's the only question. And
the Ring Magazine Awards was always going to be... you don't shy away from any confrontation, and Ryan Garcia, one of the first times we've seen you actually face-to-face. There's been a lot of online talk over the past few years. What do you make of that confrontation face-to-face, and what do you actually make of him as a fighter and a guy as well?
As a fighter, I think he's a good fighter. He's got fast hands, he's strong, he's explosive, he's powerful, got great IQ. Apart from that, he's all right. I mean, listen, he is what he is. You ain't got to like everybody in boxing, I don't have to like him.
The landscape of boxing a couple of years ago, we'd have probably said that was a really difficult fight to make, with just in terms of the amount of promoters at play. Obviously, the countries at play now, Saudi Arabia's in the situation, Turkey's in the situation. No dream fight seems very distant at all, does it? Do you think that realistically could happen?
Listen, Turkey's making the fights that the public want, and they're getting the fights they want. They're in demand at any cost. So he's made all the fights the public want so far. And what he has done for boxing in a short period is phenomenal. So listen, all the fighters have to do is say yes. I've said yes to anyone they put in front of me, and that's the reality. It's funny because when my hands were tied, you had the likes of Queen Ryan, Taney, and Gervonta Davis calling my name, and now my hands are free and I'm ready to dish out smoke. Where they're gone.
The guy that you've had the biggest rivalry with is no doubt Chris Eubank Jr. Is it frustrating that it's been that long that this hasn't been resolved in terms of you getting in the ring and just settling it? You guys have had plenty of face-offs, you've had many confrontations. Is it frustrating any time that you're in the same building as him, like in the Ring Magazine Awards this past weekend as well?
No, I just personally think he's an idiot. And that's all there is to it. I think he's an idiot.
Are you numb to being around him now? Are you numb to when he's brought up in conversation?
I wouldn't say he's even numb, I'd just say he's an idiot. I don't really anything else to say. He's an idiot.
Do you feel he's not even felt anything remotely like the power that you possess? It's frightening.
Yeah, I mean, it don't make no difference to me. At the end of the day, he's going to feel it. So whether it's today, whether it's in a year's time, whether it's in 2 years' time, it really don't make no difference to me whether he's felt power like it or speed or youth, or it don't make no difference because he's going to feel it regardless at some stage.
Probably early on, this felt like a fight where you guys hadn't stepped away from your father's legacy. Now it's almost like you forget that you're your father's sons. You both have created your own legacies in the sport. Would you think that's fair to say, and do you still feel the weight of the rivalry between your father and his?
Listen, the reality is, if I'm half the man my dad is, I'll be a happy man. I love my dad, I idolise my dad, he's my hero. So for me, if people say I'm in my dad's shadow, what a blessing to be in that shadow. If some people say I'm out of my dad's shadow, it makes no difference to me. You know, I'm proud to be my dad's son, and whether I achieve more than him or not, whether people say I am half the man he is, my dad's my hero. So it don't really make any difference to me. The reality is I do the best I can, and that's all I can do.
Final one. Top 5 fights you'd like to see in boxing just as a fight fan this year. I don't know how much of a general fight fan you are, if you like to switch off away from the sport when you're not training and competing, but 5 fights you'd like to see as a fan.
I wouldn't say like I'm a massive fan of boxing. I can't give you 5. Probably say Canelo, Crawford.
I like that.
I'll probably go Beterbiev, Crawford, Beterbiev, Canelo, AJ Fury. It's definitely.
Do you think Fury's actually retired, by the way?
No, Fury isn't retired. I'm not having it.
You think it's a money move?
He wouldn't do that to us. It's definitely a strategic move, in my opinion. But listen, who knows? He could wake up one morning and go, you know what, I'm done. That's it. Finish. Sail off into the sunset. But then, I don't think he's that sort of man. If he was fighting for money, he would have stopped a long time ago.
Final one. Who wins that one? Fury, AJ?
It's a tough. I think Fury gives any heavyweight problems due to his style, his size, his movement. But then AJ possesses the power to knock anybody out. So I think it's a fan-friendly fight for sure. But the reality is, it's a 50-50 fight. I think Fury's style is wrong for AJ. But then when all you got to do is land that one punch, you can't write anybody off. Same with Dubois Parker.
I really appreciate the time. It's been a long time coming, back from those early days in 2017. But I appreciate it. You've come so far in the sport. A true box office superstar in the making now. Appreciate it. Thank you.